First and foremost, let me say what's up to you ladybugs and gentle pigs. I am out on the other end of the Roaring Creek trek of the Weiser State Forest. Now this is a very special trip. Got the Zpacks on my back, so we're going decently light. This is a bushcraft trip, so oh yeah, got the axe, got the big saw, the ferro rod, and got the knife. Alright. All the gear that I have on me is made in America. As you can tell, got the America thing going on. And this is a very special trip because me and Pig are going to be out here all alone. Just me and the Bushpig. It's a nice overnighter, except for one thing. The winds are supposed to pick up to 20 to 30 miles per hour sustained. So we have to find a good spot so that we don't get our tent blown to freaking smithereens, because this tent is not designed for high winds. Second, it's supposed to rain, and I mean rain. It's supposed to start at 11 p.m. and it's supposed to shower on and off before then. So we got to get to camp, get it set up, and we got to get some firewood. Now, look at this right there. This is the kind of crap we're walking through. It's terrible, isn't it? Ah, yeah, freaking beautiful. All right, guys, let's get her done. I'm gonna put some miles behind me. We got to find a campsite. Haven't been on this end but once, so I don't know where we're camping. So we will probably have to set up a campsite completely from scratch. Push come to shove, I can push on 3.5 miles, and me and Mary have a spot that we set up in our last video. All right, we'll see what happens. Bye, guys.
Whoopie. Whoop. There's my pretty girl.
So, I've never been on a solo overnighter. Technically it's not solo, I got my dog with me, but you know, there's no other humans besides me. So, it's gonna be fun though. I'm excited. We got a nice 1.5-pound Delmonico steak, and the Zpacks are called. We have a couple of cans of really nice craft IPAs I'd enjoy next to the fire. I have I brought my Big Agnes Copper Spray UL3 that me and Mary use. Also brought my Nemo Tango Duo down quilt to get down to 30. It's supposed to get down between 40 and 45 tonight with heavy winds and heavy rain. So kind of went overkill. I was going to do a tarp shelter, but I've never set up a tarp shelter in a stormy situation. So I decided to err on the side of caution, kind of pack for my fears, as it were, and bring a tent instead of a tarp, and bring a sleeping bag instead of a wool blanket. And but I'm not just thinking about myself, I'm thinking about the dog too. I want to make sure she's happy and comfortable while I'm roughing it. We're walking through an absolutely beautiful spot right now. If we can find a spot to plop our tent down a little bit off the trail, we will be good, guys. I'll show you what we're looking at. Got a footbridge right there. I like rapids and waterfalls over there. We're gonna find us a spot. This is just freaking awesome. Bushpig is happy. So just gotta find us a nice flat spot. Hopefully around some hemlocks and spruces.
That's my pig.
found our location for the evening. I just got to find a perfect spot that's a little bit back from the creek. The mosquitoes are really bad. Finally got the tent set up. Our fire ring is right down there. Bushpig is right there. Our pack exploded over here. So we are at camp. Right in front of me is just some spruce and hemlock twigs. Not gonna start the fire yet. Just gonna boil us up some water for lunch. Me and her are kind of hungry, and we left the house without eating anything this morning. Just popped up, you know, and it's about 3 o'clock right now, and we're just out here relaxing next to this creek. Kind of a stealth camp. We're a good ways off a trail, and nobody's gonna see us. There's a road not too far back there. It may pick up some of the noise, Jake breaking and stuff like that, but that's okay. So we're gonna get this lunch started. Not gonna be very bushcrafty or anything, just some twigs and a lighter, and then once we get some fuel in us and I get my blood sugar up, got energy, I'm ready to go, then we'll start to bushcraft. So, all right. There we go. A little bit of fire going. All right, let's break down some stuff and get some other crap on there. Pig's eating salad.
Pig eating salad. Time to set up the bear bag. All right, a little unorthodox way of doing it. I use an old, really tough sock, and I put a rock in it. Then I tie my bear line to the sock. Chunk it up. I just keep my old socks. Just some old Dickies steel toe work socks. Pretty damn tough socks. They just don't have enough padding anymore. They're kind of worn out and scratchy. So let's find us a suitable branch and put up this bear bag so bear don't come and eat all our food. Or bushpig. Don't want bushpig to eat all the food yet either.
So the weather's moving in. We have our tent set up. We have our tarp shelter set up. We're about to eat some food. Then we're gonna go collect a bunch of firewood. Because this is stealth camp, I'm not gonna light the fire until close to dusk because I know all the people will be out here and I don't want to draw attention to myself. All right, let's check out this shelter.
This is the Grabber survival tarp, 5x7. It has a Mylar reflective coating on one side, and it is olive drab green on the other side. The lines I'm using are Night Eyes, high reflective cordage. Have some Prussics here. There's some sticks. Another Prussic with a stick. Have our little bow line. Then back here we have another stick. Over there we have another stick. And then we have our line running to a stake and our line running to a stake. Now, these are awesome stakes. These are by T&H on Amazon. And yeah, full setup, weighs 14 ounces. So not too bad.
Excited to see how this setup goes in the weather. I've never set up a tarp like this. I'm gonna see how it goes. We're gonna have fun with it. I got it at a slight angle to run off water. I may have to change it a bit as the storm goes through.
But we should have fun. Should be a great, great evening.
A little bit low, but that's okay. Let's see how our lunch is going. Oh yeah, that's looking tasty. We got us some nummy gunpowder green tea. Excellent. Oh, yeah. I'm freaking starving.
I hate trying to eat out of the bag, so I always dump it in a plate. Not for you, pig. Take a look at that, guys. That is scrumptious. Got the Sven 21 put together. Let's go get us some wood, shall we? Yes, we will.
Tree right there is very dead. Perfect firewood right there. Small, easy to deal with, not too far from camp. That'll work, and it's hardwood. Excellent.
Going pretty well. Man, I don't know if it's coming through on the video. It is getting dark, very dark. Because we're about 4 o'clock. Gets dark at 8. I've already lost a lot of sun, and the wind's starting to pick up a tad bit. Be okay
though. We will have a good time. Man, I love this freaking saw. Hey, it's a beetle. Go on, beetle. Yeah, boy.
Got our beer down here in the creek on a line and a bag, just chilling it. This creek's good about 45 degrees, maybe up to 50, so it'll get a nice chill to the beer. We're having a good day. Sawed a lot of wood so far. Got enough to cook our steak. Now we're gonna go for extra wood if we need the warmth. Also, we're going to be moving our fire ring a little bit closer to our tarp shelter. I don't like where it's at. I'm going to put it on the flat spot that's right here. And then we'll build our fire right there. This camera right now is sitting on a very large rock, which we'll use for our reflective rock. I like to use large rocks instead of wood reflectors. It's as rough on the environment. It's easy to just scatter everything in the campsite, and also it warms up. It doesn't catch fire, it just warms up, and so all these big rocks will be radiating heat towards me. There's a big stone over here, that nice huge flat stone, about a third the size of my tent's footprint. It's just way too heavy for me to move, so I have to wait until I have somebody else with me so we can get it moved. But yeah, it's an awesome campsite. Very happy, you know, so I'm glad y'all are coming along with us.
Well, fire ring is complete. Storm is moving in. Time to get this fire started. Oh yeah.
We'll be lighting our fire tonight with a hunk of bad wood. Collected this in Alabama on our Into the Sipsey Wilderness trip.
I gave half of it to Adam, the weekend hiker. So this piece right here is one half. And the other half is in Alabama somewhere. I'm gonna lose the fat wood. There we go. gonna just do some fat wood slivers. That way, when I light this thing off, I can extend it with just a few slivers. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this on our fire lay.
Our ferro rod, our Esee, and a missing piece, my wallet. The rubber band off. Don't need to see the cards. Night Eyes wallet, baby. So those are right there. Twig bundle. There we go. There we go. Get the twig bundle on. Hold it up. Hold it up. There we go. Don't want to smother the fat wood. I rearranged those rocks right there in that section, kind of block the wind. I have some more rocks on this side that I can stack on that side, and because I'm not going to have a big fire, we don't need a ton of heat, but we are attempting to block the wind, and this coal's going to cook our steak. We'll see though.
Pig's over there, gnawing a bone. Arch pig. 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 Gnawing your bone? Jeez, screw off. I'm gnawing me.
Me and Pig just found a spot where a lot of deer have been bedding down. Deer scat, fresher deer scat. Got slashes on the trees over there. I don't know what the yellow indicates up here. I believe dead tree. They need to cut down. There's my pig. There's my feet.
I heard a noise up here. I was coming to investigate it. Roll my axe, just in case. It's not like it's going to really protect me from a bear, but... Sorry, little bear. Yeah, that's big, tough. If you blow charges, you can grab. But bears aren't really a problem. Step a little bit further in, but it's pretty nasty. And I have nothing on my feet, so let's step in this grass. Place our feet properly. Yeah. I thought we were actually closer to this road than this, but we're not. We're decently close to a road, but we're ways in. And I thought the trail was right up there, and it's not. So, cool.
Let's go. Let's go back to camp. Come on. Let's go, pig. Got excited about this tree. I saw that. Poor tree. Infested too.
Oh, fuckers are all over it. They'll be dead in a couple of years. Got that one too. They're killing all the spruce and hemlock, and they're going to other evergreens. Wouldn't be surprised if they attack the yew and all those too. While the yew isn't useful for bushcraft. It's a nice wood.
Young tree. Got them all over it too. They're attacking the babies. It's bullshit, man.
Me and Bushpig are going back to camp. Wind is still breezy, but not strong. I'm good, bud. Oh.
So that was kind of a creepy moment. A little bit ago, the 9 o'clock siren went off for one of the coal mines, and coyotes, like all through the mountains and hills, just started howling and yelping. Pig went on high alert and was staring off over the creek and stuff, and it was a little creepy. First overnighter by myself, just me and Pig. But if Pig ain't scared, I'm not gonna be scared. But at least I got Pig with me, cause she's super swampy. Alright, guys, done eating our steak. It was so. It wasn't the normal steaks we have out here. I'd have us some taters, and then we're probably gonna head to the bed. All right.
So, about the end of the night, finished my third beer. Drank my first one, took a sip off my second one, and Pig knocked it over. Then I relaxed and got some more firewood and worked well. And then we came and lay down in the tent. I finished my third beer, and then went out to pee and put myself right here on top of the head with a hunk of hemlock sticking out, one of those like really dead, tough, sharp spikes. Looked down to make sure my footing was good in the dark, and knew I was walking towards the tree, and then I walked and popped the top of my head right into it. And of course, the one thing that I didn't bring was a little bit of Tylenol or Advil or whatever. It's okay, man. It was a long week at work. Been a long day today, working hard, trying to get ready to batten down matches for a storm. I took my tarp down. The winds actually got strong enough that it was starting to rip one of the grommets.
So we're headed back to the car.
So we ended this trip early, which you didn't get to see on film. Is that monkey hanging from the ceiling? No.
Wind kicked up pretty good. A lot of trees started hitting the ground around us, and being the good daddy that I was, Sweet Pea started kind of shaking, and she was tucked up against me, on her sleeping pad. I just had us quilled over both of us, and she was shaking pretty violently, and she was getting kind of scared, and I was getting a little nervous, and so I text Mary, and I'm like, babe, what do you think? This is what's going on. And she's like, do you feel safe? And I was like, sorta. Like, there's probably like 10 or 15 trees up on the ridge line that we had walked on earlier that had hit the ground and hit with a very resounding thud. And I was a little bit nervous. I'm not too nervous around trees, but then, excuse me, I got to thinking, what if one of those trees falls on our tent? And Mary had no clue where we were. That was a new campsite, and things started rolling around in my head. And
the dog's still sitting there shaking and scared. And then I climbed out of the tent and boonk, stabbed myself in the head and had a light concussion, and I was bleeding. And from the top of my head, as it turns out. And that wound took like a week and a half to heal. And I guess it kind of knocked some sense into me. So, texting back and forth with Mary, and I made the call. Like, for a fun trip, I'll stay out there. But this was a trip, I knew the weather was going to be bad. It was bad when we walked in. Rain, wind, and yada, yada, yada. It's a possibility. And the winds got really bad. And I pulled the trigger, and said, hey, Pig, well, let's go. And Mary was like, I'll be waiting up for you. So it was kind of cool. But
I'm filming a video, but it's a real experience. You know, I'm not putting on for YouTube or faking anything or doing whatever. You know, I've always tried to be as real and as genuine as possible. I've tried to always film our life, and so you see the quirkiness and the cussing and then just the craziness and there's the attitude and the spirit and then silliness, and that's just us. And this is a video. It's a perfect example.
Of it's my first overnighter by myself with just my dog, and I was a little bit, you know, I was a little bit missing my wife and Lemma, and then also too, you know, I was thinking about, you know, what if I die out here, you know, in this storm, and I don't get to see my girls again, and you know, they spend weeks worrying about me until you know, the forest rangers find me, you know, and that's not fair to my wife, that's not fair to my dog, and so I made the decision, right or wrong.
I don't care. It's a freaking YouTube video. I'm just showing it because it was a special trip for me, and I enjoyed the experience. I live streamed during it, and I thought it'd be cool for y'all to see. And but thanks for watching. Stay warm, or stay cool, depending on the season you're watching it. Stay safe. Stay swampy, my friends.